usually keep malice?
Guys, I don't even know where to start from. Fun fact, I didn't like Jola before. To my YouTube channel. My name is Esther Obele. You're welcome, and today we have my best friend in the building. I'll make her introduce herself. So let me formally introduce my best girl.
The
one and only.
The one that people have been hearing about, you understand? But now I'm in front of you guys and it's nice to be here. It's Adela in the building. Introduction, first of us.
So guys, you've officially, formally met Adela. Yeah. You're welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you for having me.
Are you excited?
I'm happy. I'm happy to be here.
Alright. So today guys, we're doing a best friend tag and we'll be answering some questions. Shalewa is behind the camera. So she'll be asking us questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Yes. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so which 3 things would your best friend take with you on a deserted island? So if you guys were on a deserted island, what are the 3 things you take?
Have phone.
Okay.
Best friend.
I love that. I was thinking you said pepper spray.
I want to start with your phone.
No, phone, but you're right, my phone. I can't
pepper spray, camera for you.
Then you're rude. So you're not going to put water.
No, you need the YouTube people to know what's going on. You know? Just 3 things. If I said 5, you know we have one big water bottle.
I hate
so
you.
For Esther, what would be
I want to say a phone or a laptop.
Okay.
Phone, laptop, and what else?
Phone or
no,
laptop,
phone or laptop, that's one.
Yeah, you have 2 more.
No
God, pressure, no pressure.
This is tough.
This is tough.
I don't say water, but it's not water.
No.
I didn't even
Your jewelries.
Rings!
So, am I right?
Yes, 2. Yeah. What's the last one?
You said your phone, laptop.
No, phone and laptop. Phone or laptop.
Yeah, 1 more. You can do this. I have faith in you.
I don't have faith in myself. I'll say sunscreen, but I know that's not just perfume.
Yes,
okay.
perfume.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say like things that okay, but yeah, perfume, yeah.
You know, the slays forever.
Drip is that one I put on my YouTube, right?
Exactly. So you have your phone and camera. So we'll be interchanging. I'll give you some of my jewelry and perfume so I can smell nice and look.
Okay, but you know my camera can also my phone can do the work of my camera.
Okay.
So maybe water will go for the 3rd one, right?
Your big one also.
What's your friend's worst habit?
When you say habits, something they do that they annoy.
That is not good. Like if you were to rate it, there will be something that
I know what Jola would say. It's okay.
Maybe there's something that Jola does that you're like, yeah, on the list of worst things, this is like the worst.
I know what she will say, but let her start.
No, I think you should start.
No, you should start because she has a list of things.
But I can only say 1 or 2.
No, say 20. Abdullah. Yeah, this girl is so much.
I have a list.
No, don't worry. How many list?
Just 1.
Just 1.
Okay.
Please, can you read the question again?
Wait, I'm ready.
She said was 1 habit,
that
bad habit.
Yes, the worst habit.
She do usually keep malice.
Oh my God.
I'm being very honest.
Okay. Truth. No, I was thinking she would say, and okay, just make it 3. Make it 3.
Hey.
Some of my subscribers will know my true character.
Okay.
Malice.
Mood swing. Attitude.
The mood swing comes on
Oh,
that.
okay. All right.
Let's just leave it at that.
So it's just 2 things.
You know, if it's just 2 things that is not so great, and you have like 1,000 things that is great, I can deal with that.
Okay, see, I think the 3rd one should be communicating too.
Okay,
but I'm working on that.
Okay,
but I'm working on everything.
She's working on it. We're in a very good spot, you know, compared to a couple of years ago. We're doing well.
We thank.
A round of applause for Esther. She's doing really well. She's working on it.
Yes,
we thank God.
And I'm proud. Esther's turn.
See, guys, I don't know where to start from. That's it. I don't know if I should say, because everything is just number 1. Okay. It doesn't have 2 or 3. It's just 1. Like,
let's hear it.
All the 20 things I want to say, they fit into 1.
Oh yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, let's hear.
What does Diola do that? This one will be number 3. This one will be number 3.
You want to start from number 3?
Diola does not pick her phone.
Hey.
When you call her, like, there's some days you need her to pick her phone immediately or as soon as possible.
I'm so sorry.
Diola is so bad with her phone. Number 3. Number 2. I should have prepared for this question. Can I call a friend to help me?
You can ask.
Shalewa, please help me.
Yeah, ask for help. It's fine.
I think when she's going through something, she locks up.
Okay, number 2. Then number 1. You know we are best of friends, right? What are best friends for? If you can't tell me like what's wrong with you at that moment, right? Me, I'm someone that when something is wrong with me, ASAP, I let it out. But Diola won't tell you. She can tell you 5 months later. Then I'll not start feeling bad. Am I like, will I tell everyone or something? Yeah, that's something you do. Like she
wow.
doesn't. So I think it falls under communication as well. Communication.
Please, when it comes to addressing how she feels,
no,
she knows how to communicate though. But once it's a difficult situation, maybe it's something that she has to admit is happening, and she doesn't want to. She will lock up for a long time. You are right. And I just remember something too. Okay, fine. Yeah, she's good with communicating, right? Then when I decide to be Diola will not be so defensive. Then she's like, no, this is that. But when you tell me, me too, I'm stubborn. No, I'm not going to like, guys, I'm very stubborn. But I'll still listen or everything. But Diola will not, no, this is that. So I think that one.
I'm learning to be vulnerable.
Yeah, it's good.
Understand?
But you know, you guys too also come for me that I'm not vulnerable.
Yeah, not. But that's a discussion for another day.
Alright, bro.
Alright.
Next question, please.
Let's move
Alright. What's a thing your friend doesn't know about you yet? Just think.
Anything you do. Even if it's 5 months later, like you said.
I think I know.
Yeah, I think I know.
Okay. Send me a tour.
Favorite thing to do together.
Favorite thing to do together. I think it's just to stay. For me, I'll be like to stay on the phone.
Yeah.
So you know, in one day we can talk like 50 times.
Now that I'm even back.
Do you understand? So I just finished telling you something now. Maybe 20 minutes later, I've called you again, and then he's talking about even from the smallest things to the biggest things. Yeah. And just knowing that this person like has your best interest at heart, and you can just tell them anything. Even something that in your mind you're like, am I overreacting? Sometimes there's a lot of that like, no, you're not overreacting.
It's normal.
Yeah, so this person sees you for who you are and they validate all of your feelings. I think it's just, my favorite thing is just to be on the phone with her and talk about from what are you wearing to, what are you...
And from there, like, we just have, like, deep conversation.
Yes.
Like, before we started recording, I was just here, like, trying to... Yeah. Then we just started talking, like, yeah. Goals!
You are cute. So,
you tell them today you said goals.
No, this time not be as if I'm reporting.
No, please. I started preaching.
Guys, help me be the judge. So one time, that year, Diola was seeing someone. Yeah. So I think he sent me a picture. Maybe the guy got you something or something. I don't know. So I'm like, oh my God, you guys are so cute. You people are my goals. Next thing, but I know your goals. Oh, don't say goals. What is that? Then I'm like. Like Becky, what did I say? I have to look at my phone. Did I say something different? Then I would just say, we are not goals. Don't ever say that. You see, this is my mouth. No, it's not going. No. So now she just goals. So every time she says goals or I say goals, like we go back to that. So now that she's saying goals, I was tempted to say, please, we are not goals.
I don't know what happened to me that day. I don't know. I mean, she was joking, of course, but I don't know. Maybe the guy annoyed me, or maybe I was just trying to be like, oh yeah, we're not that perfect.
Yeah, but of course, I know you guys are not perfect, but
I took it to Pisha. Look, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's clearly not that deep. But yeah.
Alright. If your best friend is single, describe their dream partner.
ooh, should I go first?
Okay.
The person has to be handsome, tall, right? Not really.
I don't really think I care about height, whether you're tall or not.
They're like 5'7", 5'8".
So you don't really care about
I'm not
height.
very particular about
Okay,
height.
but another person has to be handsome. He has to have money.
Very important. You find face, very important.
Yeah, and of course, like he has to be emotionally intelligent. Yeah.
Alright. I think for you, I don't know if you're not particular about height.
Yeah, I'm
either.
not-
She's
yeah,
not
I'm not
particular
particular
about height, but definitely the person has to be fine and fit.
Yeah, he has to have a nice body.
Nice body, fit and like sensible.
Yeah.
The person has to be like emotionally intelligent, so reasonable, like patient, loving, kind,
Caring.
because she's very caring.
Yeah, and I love people that care.
Yeah, so I think all of all
And
that
dark
stuff.
too. But I always meet myself with
Fair
people.
boys, yeah.
I like
For some weird reason.
Yeah. But you do you care about
No, I don't really care whether you're fair or dark.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Got you sis.
Alright. I'm sure people are like writing it
They're
down. So they will reach out to
taking notes. They're taking
Perhaps
notes.
can you check
Is
if
your friend single?
Just in case you
Oh,
want to shoot your shots, just in case
The floor is open, guys.
Hey,
Maybe we should attach.
Yeah, I'm going to put Instagram on the
social,
screen
Exactly.
or Twitter.
feel free to shoot your shot. Hey,
Yeah.
like reach for the stars.
Yeah.
Reach for the
Life
sky.
is short, guys.
Life is short.
Shoot
You never
your
know.
shot.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So.
Alright. What's a moment in your friendship that touched you?
He touched me. We have plenty moments.
I don't know where to start
We have
from.
plenty moments. Let me say the one. I think the one that we've not talked for like how many months?
Oh, okay. That year.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
those years. It was how many months was it? Do you know?
Remember 5?
Like almost 6 months.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Like almost half of the year. Like we didn't say A to each other. I think that was a lot, Sha.
Yeah. So that moment touched you.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, I thought she meant touch, like maybe what
Is it emotionally?
or
yeah, like,
touch.
you know how if it was friendship obviously. So it could be a time when you probably did something extra for Esther, or
I did,
and it just dawned on her like, oh my goodness,
But, like,
this
she's
person
a
is
real
really
one.
my person.
Yeah.
She's my friend. You know, that moment where it was like
That didn't
you know.
Yeah.
In different situations,
yeah.
you guys were your support system.
Okay, I have one. When I just moved back from school, I was still like trying to sort out what I want to do next, even where I want to stay. But I was sure I wanted to be in Abuja because of her. She was my motivating factor to be in Abuja. So, but I didn't have family in Abuja, and she was here with her family, and you know, I was with her for a couple of months trying to settle down. And actually, like, you know, they took me in, her family. I was that extra. I was like the unofficial extra child, and everything was just very smooth, and it just made me feel like, oh wow, you know, they were very okay with me. Take your time as much as you can, as much time as you need to settle down, and it just felt really like at peace. Where there was small fights here and there, but that was nothing, you know, compared to that. And I think it just made me feel like, oh wow, I mean, your family is kind of like my family, and they were very open and very loving, and you know, there was all this small advice here and there of how life, you know, can be uncertain at times, and it was just, I think it was exactly what I needed. So I had that couple of months to, you know, with your house, and we had to share a room, of course. And then eventually when I got my own place, you know, she was always going with me, house hunting. I know your driver too at some point, you know, where did we not go? You know, house hunting. And eventually when I got a place and we had to buy furniture, and then my first night, I remember my first night at that place, you know, she stayed with me. We only had one AC, one bed. So it was actually, it was a lot. Thank you, you're so sweet. That's just one memory. There's a lot. You know, like I said, even if you just knowing that she's on the phone, her sending me presents, her. Remember when I was telling you, you even got me Bible one time, and daily devotion. Always trying to make me read Bible. I'm trying to pray. So you know, we have all those kind of moments moments where you're probably going through something and she sends you some words of encouragement, sending you gifts and presents, and just being there for you. She's my soulmate, my chest. So yeah, I think that's
I think for me it's going to be like when you were after high school, when you are going to London. So I was thinking like distance will affect us, and back then Jola will always send me stuff like whenever she's coming or whenever she knows someone is coming. So I think from then me, I knew like Jola was my person, and like distance didn't affect us in any way, because when you were going I was sad. I remember BBM days I posted on my, oh my god, how will I do without I just said and I remember, was it 2019, December 2019 into 2020 was a tough period, and like Jola was like literally like there for me. Like we're not in the same country, right, but like she was there for me. And I want to say some other things. I feel maybe you ask us questions on that, so I don't want to, but I know she's my person, right? Like when people make me look crazy or something, and she's not just saying it like to make me feel better, because Jola too, she tells me the truth, right? It's not as if everything you always do you get, but like you are just there for me, and she believes me, right? That's
You're my person. I'm Team Esther forever and ever. I'm the cheerleader in front like this with this. Team Esther, I'm telling you, forever and ever. And ever.
Okay, sorry guys, my camera died, so the quality might be bad. I'm trying to insult me. Alright, hello.
So I probably should have started off with this question, but how and when did you and your best friend?
Yeah, I was even thinking that would be the first question. I was ready for my talk.
Over to you.
Okay, like it's very funny, yeah. So we have a mutual friend, Shewumbi. Shewumbi and Jola are best of friends. Then you guys were best of friends, but they were this type of best because I never really saw you guys together. And Shewum was my own close friend, right? So in high school, I was in science class. Then I moved to commercial class. So I happened to be in Jola's class and Shewum's class. But Shewum was my close friend. Like we literally used to do every single thing together, right? In SS1. Then SS2, same thing. Then I remember I always said this. Funai was like, Shewum and Jola, you guys not best friends. Why is it always Esther and Shewum? Then I wanted to, please, Shewum is my only friend in this class. Joe, please, I do not want problem. Please, let it be just Shewum and I. So, you know, in SS2 where you do extension, right? Yeah. Also, we call it extension. Summer school, like, I don't know what you guys, but we call it extension. So, Shewum didn't come for extension, right? And like I said, Shewum was like my person. I had other friends, and we had other mutual friends. Tommy, Shewum, do you get? Yeah. So, you were close. You and Tommy were close. Then Tommy and I too. So, extension, we were all in the same room.
And then I was not best friends with Shayo.
Yeah. Jola, they'll come for us. Then Jola tried another. Well, Jola is not capable. Two best friends. Then Shayo as well. That was even another juice.
I don't even remember very well. But I know that.
Yeah, you guys were best of
our bonds were beside each other.
So we used to like work in a clique. Me, you, Tommy, Shewum,
Bimbo,
Shayo. So we used to work. But me, I didn't really put my mind. I'm like, oh, I'm just like rolling with these guys because it's extension. Like when school resumed, like my own person is coming back and everything. So there was one day, and guys, I don't like mathematics. I don't know, maybe it's the way they taught us back then, but mathematics is not my, and Jola is madam, book one. Hey, math, English, every single thing. See, if you see me with calculation, I'm running. Like I say, I don't even want stress or anything. And like I said, I was in science class, so I moved to commercial class, so accounting was new and everything. And fun fact, guys, I love writing. I love like writing my emotions. I love writing prompts to people. I'm good with words, right? Yes, I used to write things, and I can have diary for life. It's now that I don't have diary again, but I used to have like different diaries. So there was one prep here. I was sitting and I was just writing in my diary. I'm like, oh my god, I miss Shewum, and she's not here now. I don't understand this like equation or something. There's no one to explain to me. I'm just lonely. I'm sad. Then, fun fact, I didn't like Jola before. Let me put that out there.
Look at it now. You cannot do it.
I didn't like Jola, but I didn't like you know when Nigerians have like when people when people think people that are well-to-do, right, are proud or stuck up, or so that was the impression I had about. So I didn't know, but because people was, oh, because she's this, I just. So I didn't like her. Let me just put that out there. So I wrote that I miss my show, I miss this, I miss that, everything. I think you now saw it, right? So, and to Diola, she was wondering that we've been working together, we've been doing different things, that we are friends now.
Like, you could have come to me.
So like everything that's just been happening is nothing, right? And that's how you now came to me tomorrow dinner, and I said, no, don't worry, I'll teach you, I will help you. Like from there, we just clicked. So we just work together, do everything together. I remember when we were going, we were so excited because my mom was coming to pick me. I was so excited for her to meet you. Like from there, and let me just put this out there. Or do you want to say anything?
No, go ahead.
And I think Diola and I, right, like different people have tried to come in between us. Like they have tried. So I think right now, like I don't see what anybody will do, right? And like we've like survived. So when we resumed, I kind of forgot.
You have said it all.
Yeah.
You have heard it
like
all.
I don't know, the people who know, like they have like what or who self like. When we now resumed, I kind of forgot show and I felt so bad. So of course she felt so bad, but she also had a best friend, right? Like it was just kind of
the thing was long.
Yeah.
And I think for you also, you were kind of worried that after extension
we'll stop.
Because people that did not come for extension would now come. So it's like everybody will go back to their But we kind of
we exchanged numbers and we were talking.
It was like we didn't leave extension because we started talking at home.
Then everyone, when I got home, I mean I'm someone that when I like you, is your name I'll be saying well. So everyone knew Diola. I just said, let me call Diola. Oh, Diola. But I was so excited when you met my mom. When my mom came to speak, I think you even texted me, I saw your mom or something. Yeah, it was just.
For me, I was very excited to tell like my own family too, because I mean I was meeting you, and then we did this thing. I think one of the first visiting days when we became friends. So when my parents came, we came to meet them, and then when yours came, we now made it like a thing.
And we started sleeping over at each other's place. Come to Lagos, go to Ibadan, Tommy's place. Then I was living in Ife.
One day we snuck out of school. That's a different conversation.
That's another gist for another day. But that's how we met in high school. And how many years now?
That was 2000. We finished 2010. So I think extension was 2009. Right? So how many years now? 10, 11.
Mathematician.
Wow. 12.
Wow. We've gone a long way. 12 years don't work out. No, a lot. Like we've lived like good times.
Good times, good memories.
Through
it all, we tried. There have been boys and drama and
different things, but
we are still standing. We are still standing. So